Well, hey guys, it's Mick here. Today we're going to be doing a little tranny work on the Jeep, but not a big Jeep, a little Jeep.
Hey everybody, it's 7753.
Today we're working on my son's Jeep Hurricane. He rolled it a while back, and ever since then the drive's been popping real bad, so I'm guessing it's got a bad gear somewhere. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to fix it. So we're going to get this thing tore apart, and I'll kind of show you the steps involved in that. Alright, so the first thing we got to do is get this thing turned over. Not too bad to do, but we got her turned over, and there's going to be some screws we're going to need to take out, because we got to get this darker gray cover here, all this, we got to get that off. So there's a screw back here, a screw here, a screw there, a screw there, and there's one there, and then right behind each wheel there's a screw. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 screws to take out. So and also to get into these screws here, we got to pull these. It's easier to pull the wheels off, so I'm going to show you how to do that too. Okay, to get the wheels off, first you got to pull these little covers off. The easiest thing is to get in there with the screwdriver. Just kind of work them out. It's usually not that easy, but I already had this one kind of popped off. So, but if you just get in there, there's 3 tabs on there. If you remember when you put it together, pop that off, and then there's a little screw over here we need to pull out. Let's see if I can get that with the cordless here. So we're going to pull that screw there out. Oh, of course not. Alright, can I get the screwdriver? Nothing ever works the easy way when you want it to. So let's get the screw here pulled out. Sorry if I'm not always showing what I'm doing here, but I'm trying to hold the camera in one hand and do it with the other, and I'm too cheap to afford an assistant. So we'll pull that little black cover off there. And the other thing I do, because this is the second time I've had to do this, there's one of these little wells here. That's where I throw all my parts. It's a nice little place to keep it. Then we can just slide this. Oh, look at that. Look, parts are falling out. Yeah, I think we found the problem. See, that's the gear. That's one of the gears. He did a job there. So I'm going to get the other side off, and then I'll come back when I pull this cover off. Alright, I got both tires off now. I got all the screws out, and see this? That's what that gear is supposed to look like. Just like that. Not like that. Not all those pieces. Pull this axle out too, so I'm going to get it pulled out. There we go. And now we just lift right off of there. Buy these gearboxes. What you do is you buy the gearbox, not the motor. The motor, just take these 2 screws out here, pull that motor off, and you just replace the gearbox. They have updated the gears to this. Today, we're in the middle of March 2013. The last time I replaced gears in this thing, it was about a year ago, and it was just the white gears like you see here. And they have updated them, and apparently now you can get them with they're making them heavier duty. It's an orange gear, and I did find some on eBay for like 39 bucks for the housing unit. Apparently, from what I'm finding too, it's kind of hard to find these things, because the dealers, the authorized dealers, last time I bought them, I just went to the dealer and bought it. Maybe I can still go buy the new version from my local dealer, but when you go online and look, they all say that they have to do the service and the work. I'm not paying somebody to do this simple work, so you might have to shop around a little bit for the gears, but just so you know, they did update it. And also, some people just sell just the gear, but from what I've read, it doesn't interchange very well with this whole unit, and from what I saw in prices, you're not saving much by just buying just the gear over buying the whole housing. So I'm going to buy the whole housing, where I just got to replace the motor. So there you go.